Scorpio, happy day, bookies. We are taking a look to see what is in store for you for the month of September. Now in September, I'm going to get back to not giving disclaimers, but today, since it's still August, you got it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I cuss from time to time in these readings because I'm passionate and I like those words, all right? Now, let's take a look and see what is going to be the big theme for you for the month of September. Root girl, the disowned self. So, and then magician sword, confidence in your magic, a tidy house, clarity and organization, fresh breath, beginner's mind. Listen, Scorpio, it's really giving masculine or feminine. Root girl, it gives needing to really kind of look at your life and ask yourself, in what areas are you denying yourself? In what areas of your life are you held back, or are you not growing or transforming because of fear, because of trauma, because of such and such and so and so? And allowing yourself to embrace those things. For those of you where like you've been stuck in a job where this job is not bringing you the most financial fulfillment, it's not bringing you emotional fulfillment, it's not giving you any kind of joy or fulfillment at all here, Scorpio, then it's going to be time for you to address those things so that you could take action and move forward. Listen, I'm letting you know right off back here, Scorpio, that September is indeed going to be an emotional month for you here. And end of it all, by the end of the month, you are going to be in a better place where you are making better decisions, and you may be feeling a little more confident about the road ahead of you, but it could be a little rocky. So week number one, with the Six of Cups being present here, I definitely, like, if I could give you any advice for how you should go about handling the first week of September, Scorpio, it would be for you to write down a list of things that you want to do. I don't care how simple it is. I don't care how deep it is. I don't care if it's like physical things you want to do, financial things you want to do, if it's spiritual shit you want to do. I don't know. Get married under a rainbow and ride a unicorn into the sunset could be some shit you could write down, and it wouldn't matter to me. And then I want you to ask yourself, how can you give this to yourself? If it's possible, put a timeline with it. But for those things where you know that you can kind of start giving these things to yourself now, or you know that you want to buy a Birkin bag. I don't know. This just hypothetically came up. It doesn't matter what it is, but let's say you want to buy something. And you know that you have the money in your bank account, or you know that your husband or your wife or your bestie or your mom or what have you would be more than happy to do this for you, and they can do it for you, and your birthday's coming up anyway. And so you say, hey mom, hey dad, hey boo, hey babe, I don't know, whoever you're talking to, it's one of my goals to have such and so and so. Will you buy it for me? Will you get it for me? Will you do it for me? Will you do it for my birthday? So on and so forth. That's just a hypothetical, but taking stock of the things that you want and finding ways to give them to yourselves. For some of you, you still have like some childhood dreams or some things that you've wanted to give to your children for some time here. And you should be focused on that. Focused on pouring into yourself mentally and emotionally the first week of September as well. Engaging pretty deeply in self-care. And we actually will pull a self-care card. So well communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It's important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. And then even deeper than like the surface level shit that I talked about, if you are having any like mental or emotional issues or discord with a family member, with your partner, with your kids, with anybody, the first week of September, you need to squash that shit. You either need to let them know and ask them to do something different, or you need to set a boundary and maybe never speak to them again, or only talk to them once a month or what have you. So first week, you should definitely spend some time in meditation. Meditation doesn't have to be spent sitting on the floor like staring at a wall or with your eyes closed, pretending like you don't hear shit or you don't think about shit. Reading tarot is a pretty meditative experience for me. I'm talking, but I'm really focused on doing this one thing. Sitting still and just breathing in and out. My favorite way to meditate is actually to do yoga and listen to music. My mind is clear. I'm focused on moving through my yoga poses. But find some time to pause and reflect. Now let's move on to week number 2. Week number 2, I definitely do feel that you are really kind of taking stock of shit in general in your life. Again, more about emotions. There's just so much fucking emotional buildup and emotional shit that's present here, Scorpio, that week number 2, I wouldn't say you're necessarily bent out of shape about how you're feeling, but week number 2 of September is going to be spent kind of accepting how you feel, accepting what you need, accepting what doesn't serve you anymore, and then looking around to figure out what you should be doing next. Perseverance. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetus. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. Definitely. Especially like taking stock of how things that affect you more on an emotional level than anything are going to be changing, or what you need to walk away from, or what you need to stop focusing on. That can be really, really difficult. It doesn't need to be anything that you need to rush through. And given that the entire theme of this month, all these cards really do go with the theme of the disowned self, is for you to release those things that don't serve you anymore and really kind of focus on watering yourself and watering your own existence. Take your time. Week 3, we have the 9 of Cups and then Cardinal Adventure. You need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risk in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Now, come week number 3, Scorpio, you may be getting a little greedy about, this is my motherfucking life, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Don't cut off too many people too fast, but as someone who's I'm a serial cutter offer. Pace yourself. You don't want to go cutting off your best friend Tracy because she called you today and told you she thinks that the fact that you don't want to talk to your daddy no more, even though your daddy's been mentally and emotionally abusive your whole life, she thinks that it's horrible and she thinks you're turning into a horrible person. Maybe you don't want to immediately cut Tracy off. Maybe what you want to do instead is just tell Tracy, like, look, girl, don't call me and say shit else to me about what I got to do for me moving forward. But I definitely do see you kind of looking at your life. You may be going out to a dinner, celebrating, reaping like the fruits of your labors. You may receive something unexpected that is abundant. It just brings you a lot to be excited about and to shower yourself with. I talked to you all month about how this needs to be a week of self-care. Week number 3, if you've been putting off like going to the salon or revamping your wardrobe or investing in something that has something to do to you or with your growth or with your experience in any shape, form, or fashion, week 3 is going to be a great time to do that. Okay, look, and then the shower of abundance card comes out. You may be showered with abundance in general week 3. Now week number 4, we got the 7 of Wands and then Tiger Patience. You're being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges. In divine timing, success is guaranteed. Whoever you may find yourself battling with here, week number 4, whether you're fighting with yourself, you're fighting with your life to figure out what should take precedence in your experience, you're fighting with your coworkers, don't fight with no motherfucking body, okay? Definitely do take time making decisions, take time reacting to things, move very slowly, and really kind of slow down the final week of the month, Scorpio, to figure out What makes sense for you next? Okay. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow it. I definitely do see things going pretty well for you here in the month of September, but it's going to be a month where you really need to focus on yourself, okay? So that is what I have, Scorpio. If you would like to book a personal reading, please do hit the link in bio. Love you.